So I will go with the topic I have selected for the today's presentation is the managerial competencies of an entrepreneur. So we are thinking to go for the entrepreneur, to become an entrepreneur, to start startups, etc. But what type of skills are required, and whether the skills are required in the sense, is it like this? It must be present in yourself by the born? No, it can be developed. So that is what we are going to discuss in today's session. Go for the first. So what are the managerial skills? There are basic managerial skills, 5 basic managerial skills. One is the relationship, planning, prioritization, critical thinking, and industry knowledge. So these are the fundamental requirement of the as a managerial skill. But along, it is not like this. Only these skills will help you to become an entrepreneur. So you need to have little more requirements in on that front. So what are these? First one, we will discuss that relationship. So have you seen a businessman is a scolding people or the scolding person? How sweetly they are coming with us. Yes, madam, please come. What do you want? Like this. Huh? Businessman, ever businessman. Any shopkeeper you can take example. You can go to the petition and whether she will say to you, ask you, what do you want, madam? If you want to take, otherwise go. No, they are focusing to create the relationships. You can take the example of our own college, how we are creating the relationship. What current party is asking us, though that person will take admission or not take admission, you should treat them very nicely. That is what comes under the relationship. And that is the fundamental requirement to become a successful entrepreneur. Fundamental requirement. Then planning. You should have a proper plan. Without planning, you should not come to the forum. Everything should be well planned and then you can open to the society. Then prioritization. You should decide what are the priorities. Ever we make the mistakes, we used to say, we don't have a time. I don't have a time. How many works are there? We are lagging on that front because we are lagging on the time management. So prioritization is also one of them. Means your brain should get trained to go for the time management. You should be able to take the proper decisions at the proper time. Is it? Then critical thinking. Always you should go for the critical thinking. Example, a very nice example I am going to disclose today about the critical thinking in the next session. Then industry knowledge. You cannot say that I have money, I have 2 crores, but I don't have a knowledge of any industry. I don't know how to go for the business. I will give you money and start the business. I will be the partner. You cannot say. Is it? Why you cannot say? Because that partner's mindset may change after some time. Initially, he is in need, so he will say that yes, we will do that. After some time, he will generate his revenue, and then he will ask you to go out. You are not doing anything. Why I should make you as a partner? I have also money. I will run my own business. Now I am getting 50%. If I will be the single owner, then my revenue will be the double. So it should not be like this also. Next, these are the basic requirements. Now let us see the essential managerial skills. Time management. I told you what is the time management. First thing you should go for the prioritization. Nowadays, what is going on? In the college, we will go with our college admissions. Admission. If there is the admissions, 100% admissions, there will be a good revenue generation to the institute. Ultimately, we will get the good salaries, is it? So, but at the same time, it doesn't mean nothing is required, only admission is required. Will it happen okay? Will it be okay? No, everything is required. What next year we will show to the society that we have this, we have that, and that's why you can take the admission to our college. Is it? You cannot say last year we have 100% admission and this year you can come to our college. You should show your qualities, and that qualities should be generated simultaneously. So time management with the prioritization of the work user must be done. Then leadership skill, very important skill is required to be there in a businessman. If you don't have a leadership skill, you will get failure in that, biggest failure in that. Why? Leadership in the sense you become a successful to take the multiple people. You will be successful to handle the team. You know, the major requirement in the business, what is the major requirement in the business? HR power. Is it that you cannot generate? It can be generated, it can be held with the proper leadership. Is it? Then business planning. You should have your own business planning. या वर्षी कुठली growth घ्यायची? Next year what will be the plan? Next year what will be the plan? You cannot take all the steps together. You cannot handle all steps together. Step by step, you should go for. And that planning must be in your mind. That strategies you need to create at your own, and then you can disclose slowly and steadily to the employees or the partners, whoever may be there. Then customer management. Customer management example recently I had given to you. You should give the good service. Suppose you are the seller of the RO filter. Okay? RO filter, do you know, after every 2-3 months you are supposed to change the membrane filter of that RO filter, is it? But you don't know how to change it, and your supplier is not coming to your place. Then what will happen? After 3 years, your RO filter is going to be get damaged. Then you need to change the RO filter. In that case, will you go to the same vendor? No, you won't go for that. You will search someone else. Someone, your neighbor would have suggested that this person is very good. He is giving very nice service. Okay, that way is customer management needs to be done. Then likewise sales management and the financial management. As a owner, you are an employee now. Now you, me, all are employee. Can you at 5 o'clock? Can you at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock? But businessmen cannot leave at the same time, set time. They have to close entire financial work steps on the same day, and then they can leave. Or otherwise, a big chaos will create in a few days, and that you cannot handle it. So financial management, for financial management, you should keep a certain time in a day, not in a month, not in a year. Certain time, every day, you should keep aside for the financial management. In the financial management, what will come? There are the different tasks. What is the budget? How much amount you can spend? How much cumulative budget is over there? And what are the earning resources are there? That way, you should keep on planning the financials. Next, interpersonal skills. There are the different ladders in any industry, is it? So you cannot handle every single person with the same manner, is it? If I want to handle Murugan madam, I cannot scold her, is it? If I want to go for the another person, or I will take the example of that is our friend, that I can scold him because you have not done this, that way. I can say his nature is different. He doesn't require that kind of scolding. That is the difference too. But every single person you should handle in a different manner. Have you seen Romeo's strategies? You cannot have got that much time to get interacted with Romesh, but we are aware about it. He will handle me differently. He will handle with Moy differently. He will handle that answer differently. That is the skill, intrapersonal skill we can say, or interpersonal. Communication and motivation. Keep on motivating your staff. You yourself should get convinced this thing will happen first, is it? And then once you get convinced, you can convince to someone else. Any product you can take. You can take this product. Okay, this is the sound system. I am actually in the civil engineering department, suppose, and I am agree that this is comfortable, this is very sturdy, then sound quality is very good. Then I can say my faculty, you must use it. It is very good. Or otherwise, there are too much anxieties. I don't want to use this is creating that and that. Earlier we used to do that. Likewise for FDPs also. When FDPs are getting scheduled, we are in a revenge mode. Why we should waste our time? We have a lot of stuff to be completed in these days. And why you are planning this day? But later on we got convinced. But Ronges was highly convinced with that. These FDPs are going to give very much higher output to the faculty member, and he makes us to sit in the class. Even he was sitting with us for an entire 5 days, 6 days, whatever may be there, and not for a single minute he gets outside, keeping his mobile beside. So that way he trained us, and now we are training to you guys. Definitely you will train to your students. Means first you should get convinced, and then you can convince to your next ordinates. Then organization and delegation. All tasks you cannot do yourself. Is it? If you will do all these stuff yourself, then you get confused, you get bored, or sometimes there will be a heavily loaded and all those things. Then all other ill effects will start. Then you can start segregating and take the managerial role. Is it? Take the managerial role. If you are a leader, and if you are a follower, then you can follow the leader. That way, you should understand firstly your capability, and if you are in a follower role, though you have a leader capacity, you should not have anxiety that why I am in a follower role. In that role, you perform yourself better, automatically you will get the next chance. That way, that is the nature's law. Then problem solving and decision making multiple times. Now, suppose I have an industry of tea. Okay, tea stall is there, and raw material is finished. So what I should say? I'm at home. I should call someone. Please collect the tea from that shop and submit it. And there are a number of people are there for the tea, and I'm planning at home. Will it okay? Immediately I should take decision, take my car and should go to collect the raw material provided the shop. Is it? So that way managerial techniques are required. Sometimes you should come. Means businessman cannot be a Raja, he cannot be a peon. He should play all the roles together at the different levels. Then commercial awareness. You should create the commercial awareness of your own product, whatever is there. So these are the required kinds of managerial techniques are there. And as I said, it is not like this. Born and brought an entrepreneur. You may not got the chance earlier to become an entrepreneur, but you can develop these skills and then you can use these skills to become an entrepreneur. So what skills, how you can go for? By strengthening your decision making capacity. Small steps handling very properly. That's what I am saying. Whatever role is assigned to you, you should prepare, perform it very well, very keenly. So what will happen? You can be able to improve your skills there itself. And that improved skills, you will come to know after some time. You yourself is coming to know that, oh, I have developed on this front. And this will help you to go to the next step. Let it be entrepreneur, let it be an employee. And sound decision making in a crucial skill for managers. So many of the times, what we say, so that cannot be the leader's quality. Immediate requirement is there. Is it? Is it okay? So immediate reaction should come to your mind. You should handle multiple steps like this, and then you will be able to take the decisions. Multiple times happen. Then get involved wholeheartedly, and then you yourself will be able to take the decisions next time. घरात सुद्धा खूप वेळा काहीतरी अडचण येतात. Is it? And do we think that माझं घर आहे पण तरी पण माझ्याकडे प्रॉब्लेम झालाय, ती डिसिजन मेकिंग कॅपॅसिटी माझ्याकडे नाहीये, मग काय होतं? आज बाई आलीच नाही, मग राहू देतात आजच्या दिवस चपात्या चालतंय का? नाही. Have you seen that Mongolian MOM? Is it? So Mongolian. So how crucial idea has been taken from that Puri to that is implemented for Chandrayaan-3. Very small steps. That lady she was just preparing the food, and at that time suddenly the gas is over, and then she started prepared her food with the same heat whatever was accumulated by that oil, and it was ready. So say that was stuck in her mind, and she has suggested that put that idea into the meeting, and it is coming up to the Chandrayaan-3. You can imagine किती छोटी आणि किती एक साधी सायंटिस्ट की जिला फार मोठी पोस्ट पण नाहीये त्या ह्याच्यामध्ये इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये, आणि स्टिल शी हॅज टेकन दॅट स्मॉल आयडिया अँड टेकन इट अप टू Chandrayaan-3. Is it? Then be a better communicator. बऱ्याचदा आपण सांगतो की मी तुम्हाला असं सांगितलं होतं, तुम्ही असं काय करू नंतर होतं, बऱ्याचदा होतं, 99% होतं. So what you should find, you should tell him properly, and then you should have judgment whether he has understood or not, and then a review you should take. Then let me know how you can be prepared. Take it from that is the proper communication. Or otherwise you are telling and he is not understanding. That work is not going to be done. Is it? Take them with you. Make them to do in presence of your, and then you can assign the work next time. You should understand the capability of the person, and then accordingly you can go for. Establish regular check-ins. So there are the raw materials coming, and then product is going. You can check the medical store. Have you seen ever that, or ever many of the times the owner is not there in a medical store, is it there? And still it is getting managed properly because there are the proper check-in setup is there. So that the check-in setup is needs to be there. Carve out time for reflections. So many times reflections are coming out of your products. So you should take it as a positive, as a your feedback, valuable feedback. Or otherwise, that person is giving reflections and you are giving reactions. Relations are getting damaged, and ultimately your business is getting lapsed. Complete management training. To your upgradation of training. Why the Romesar is giving the FDP, arranging FDP by investing his own cost on us, because he knows that the trainer's management, the faculty members training will help them to get enhanced, and definitely they will help us to enhance the students' quality. So that's why investment are certainly required for the improvement of the employees also.
And this term is called as employee engagement program.
Engagement program, yes. Employee engagement program. Yes. Next. Now we'll come to the point, entrepreneurial competencies. Okay, so management is one of the very important tasks to become an entrepreneur. So what skills are required to become a manager? We have discussed. Now entrepreneur's competency. So same, many steps are same as a managerial. Critical creativity. You should have a creativity, out of the box thinking. Okay, so I will read it just and then I am going to explain. A sense of initiatives, the ability of to marshal resources, financial and technological knowledge, risk-taking abilities, out-of-the-box thinking, problem-solving abilities, persistence, persuasion and social skills, business management, critical thinking skills. Go to the next. We will discuss one to one. Creativity. Something extraordinary you should do in your own business. I will tell you how. Nowadays, 70% of the people are drinking the tea, normal tea, is it? But now, what is the what new I can do? How I can increase my tea or sale of my tea? At that time, you should not focus on the 70% people. Focus on the remaining 30%. Bring them in by providing something different. You can give them green tea. You give them gulacha tea. Is it? So that was isolated people. These are the 30% people are the isolated 100%. No one has focused. Bring them in picture. And your business will start with that 30% people, and that 30% may go to the 70% after some time with the results of these 30% people. Okay, so need of time you should understand. Need of time you should understand, because earlier days when we are smaller kids, at that time we were actually all over the world worrying about the food, sufficient food. But nowadays we are worrying about how to eat less food. Is it in the interest of time we should change our requirements? So think of something different, outstanding, which will fetch the new source of the people, which will be your customers. Next, a sense of initiative. In the entrepreneur, there is a requirement of to have the initiative. You should take the initiative. I will take my example itself. I was working as head of the department in the 2012 to 2014. Later on, I gone for the PhD for 3-4 years, and then PM Pawar was working as a HOD. I was assisting him, but I was getting bored with that job. And then what I decided, I was searching something new should be there. Then I need to take how I can reduce my this current job. I cannot say I'm getting bored and I don't want to work as head of the department. I cannot say. Then innovative idea came into my mind and I have started asking professor to give me innovation council, give me an I will fetch this, I will fetch that, and I have proven the innovation council. Then he immediately removed my HOD load and given me an error. So there I have taken an initiative. Is it? So you should find out the area where you can take the initiative. And there are 3 pointers are required. What are the 3 pointers for to take the initiative? असंच उठला आणि मला काहीच करता नव्हता. इनोव्हेशन काउन्सिल मला असंच दिलेलं होतं. त्यावेळेला मी पहिल्या वेळेला 1.5 स्टार आणलं होतं. तर मला काहीच करता नाही. So I don't have a knowledge. I cannot improve myself. I cannot get success in my business. Is it? Should have a proper knowledge. If not, gain it. It doesn't mean that you don't have knowledge, you cannot do anything. You can gain knowledge. Is it? So gain the knowledge. Then skills. Develop the required skills. What type of business you are going to do? Is it? मग काय कधी कुठल्या आता साखरेच्या कारखान्यात साखर कारखाने तिथे काहीच गोड बोलायची गरज नाही हो. शेतकरी आपोआप ऊस आणून देतात, रॉ मटेरियल मिळालं, तयार झालेले साखर त्याला रिक्वायरमेंट जेवढी कॅपॅसिटी तुमची जनरेशन आहे त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त रिक्वायरमेंट आहे, तर काही गोड बोलायची गरज नाही ऍज अ बिझनेसमॅन ऑफ साखर कारखाना आहे का? नाही. पण if you have the way I told you, you have a boutique and you are not speaking properly. राजहंस एक दुकान आहे पंढरपूरमध्ये. आम्ही लहान असल्यापासून I am born and brought in Pandharpur. So Rajhans is the one shop, boutique shop since my childhood, and the person is like angry, very angry man. So slowly and steadily, all the customers diverted from his shop. At that time, it was an alone shop where the boutiques will be available. Different, all the materials like required for the boutiques were available. But later on, multiple businessmen came into that line, and nowadays there is no customer in the Rajhans because of his nature. Is it? So we should have a skills to handle the customers. Then attitude. Attitudinal skill are the leadership. Next, financial and technological knowledge. काहीच कळत नाही फायनान्शियल मधलं, पण टेक्नॉलॉजिकली व्हेरी स्ट्रॉंग. Will it be okay? No, you should balance it. You should have technological knowledge, otherwise don't go for that business. If you don't have a knowledge of finance or don't have a knowledge of technology, both the knowledges must be there. If not, gain it. There are number of sources to go for these knowledges. You should have the positive attitude. You should take initiative in that direction, and then you can gain it. Once you get it, these knowledges you can go for. In the finance, it plays important role. There are the requirements of finance. So there should be budget, okay, and there should be a funds available. Against that budget you have put it up. Suppose 1 lakh is the fund available and you have gone for the 2 lakh budget. Then what is for the 1 lakh? Then you should have another plan. That 1 lakh, first time I will invest. In 1 month, that investment will get over, and within the 1 month, against the 1 lakh investment, I am going to get the 2 lakh in the first month itself. So 1 lakh from that resource I can utilize it. So fund transactions and the requirements you should understand. Is it? Then next, and security is very important in the business. When you are going for the financial management, security is very important. Have you a DSK example? You know, some if it would have been separated or security separately, it would have not been happened. Is it? So big businessmen are making such a mistakes, and you should learn that stories to become an entrepreneur. So risk taking abilities. The next one is the risk taking ability. We always say that risk hai to ishq hai. We always say, but it is not like this. बात करना बात अलग है और काम करना बात अलग है. Go to the next slide. You should have a balance. I am going to take the 1 crore. I am going to invest 1 crore in one of the business, and that will be a risk. Suppose that will be a risk. But at the same time, you should calculate. To that we used to say calculative risk. Okay. So calculative risk, you should calculate. If I am going to take the risk of 1 crore, what will be the revenue generation? What is the percentage of loss? And then if loss happens, what percentage of loss will be there? And if against that percentage of, suppose 20% loss may happen as a risk analysis, you have done a risk analysis, and if risk is there, if loss is there, it will be a 20% loss or 30% loss. Don't go more than that, is it? So if 20% or 30% loss is there, then what is the plan for recovery? What is the plan for recovery? Whether the reward and risk is going to be balanced or not, that all must be calculated by you. Then only. Suppose you can take the simple example. की मी आता ठरवलंय की इथं गेटवरती मला रेशन म्हणजे आपलं काय त्याचं दुकान असतं. सगळा माल मिळतो, रेशन माल मिळतो सगळा. होलसेल दुकान टाकायचं. So I will invest 10 lakhs in that, and I will go for this because there are the multiple people here and there is no shop. That is my idea. But what I should go for? 10 lakh invested. These customers may come to me or may go to the demand because the demand is recently came into the picture in the Pandharpur. So what will happen if they don't come to me and they don't buy my material? What will happen? What is the cost of this? If I will transact to someone else, what amount of revenue will get generated to me, whether that is loss or not? And if I get successful to fetch all these people towards me, in spite of that there is demand, I should come with some new idea, new what we can say, एखादं प्रकल्पना क्रिएट करावी लागते. Is it? So something new, एक घ्या, एक free आहे. Is it? So like this, offers I have to create, and then I can fetch the customers. तुमच्यापैकी किती जण आता रिसेंटली डीमार्टला जाऊन आले? प्रत्येक मालावर तिथं buy one get one. Why? The demand in our place is new, and they have to fetch the entire people from the city, entire customer from the city. So they have gone for the buy one get one. काहीही घ्या तुम्ही, काहीही घ्या. Is it? So that is possible. On the Sunday, I have decided to take my kids for the wandering, and you know, in the Pandharpur there is no place to go for the wandering. So I took them to the DMart, and we have expended 5,500 rupees. What is the business strategy? Why they have given this? This is buy one get one. हे 400 रुपयाला मिळतं आई, आपल्याला इथे 200 रुपयाला मिळते, घेऊन टाक. So that strategy happens. And while taking the risk, what factors you should take into consideration? Your age. You are at the age of 55, you cannot take the risk. Before that you can. If you are at 16, you will get young number of chances to get So that way, age is important. Income source. Your monthly income is 1 lakh and you are investing per year 1 crore. Will it be okay? No. Against that, all calculations you need to do. Then dependence. Who then arrange whether that person is will be trustworthy, he will provide you for long term or make you break somewhere. So that dependency must be checked thoroughly. In business, no emotions. In a business, no emotions. Only practical approach. Show emotions, but don't be emotional. You can show emotions, but don't be emotional. And then area of work, the regional relevant research madam has told about that. Is it location is important? Location is why important? Why location is important? The mindset of people is dependent upon the location, and accordingly you should go for. Is it? So that Atlas. Have you visited Atlas? How many people are going there? What is the frequency? See, just 3 out of 40 or 30. Is it why it is less? Cost, similarity of the product. एक घंटा के कॉलेज में 4 से निकला तो सस्तो बराबर है. So that is very highly renowned product in the Pune Mumbai city, but here it is not working. Location effect. Understood? Then debit. So all these factors you should take into consideration while taking the risk. You cannot take a risk as it is. सगळे म्हणतात रिस्क आहे तो रिस्क आहे असं काहीही नसतं. You must go for the calculative risk only. Next. Then out of the box thinking and creativity. I like Karan Patil sir's idea in the morning. Which idea? Who will tell me? Which? Yes. Creating a selfie point. We have gone for all the ways of publicity. Is it? Publicity or we have gone for we are keeping किती routine झाले आपल्यासाठी काय करायला स्टेटस ना काय फेसबुकला लिंक करा झालं. Is it? इतकं रुटीन झालंय आपल्याला इतकं रुटीन झालंय बघणाऱ्याला पण तेवढंच रुटीन झालं असं. Then something new need to be bring into the picture. So he has gone for. आता तो मार्केट एरिया वेगळा असणार आहे आपल्या टच मध्ये वेगळं असणार आहे. तो जर एखादा स्टुडंट येणार आहे आणि त्यांच्या कॉन्टॅक्ट मधले जे दूसरे स्टुडंट्स किंवा पॅरेंट्स they will be these are the different students and faculty members. So very innovative idea to go for. So ever you should find out in your own business to find out of the box thinking. So when it will be possible, when it is possible, once you get involved 100% in your own work. It may be your work, it may be your own business. Once you get involved 100%, definitely the ideas will start coming. Definitely it will start coming ideas. Next. Critical thinking skills. So critical thinking, nowadays many of the times we observe that students are not having observations. We always used to say that keep on observing. Day to day life. छोट्या छोट्या गोष्टी घडत असतात त्या ऑब्झर्व केलेल्या नसतात आणि म्हणून ते इम्प्लिमेंट होत नाही. बरोबर आहे? So if we ask the students suddenly come and you explain 2 sentences, he may be good in English, but still he will not be able to go for it because he has not observed properly how teacher is starting, and he will not be able to start, and then itself his wicket is getting down. Is it? So observation is very important task. And then analysis. For analysis, multiple data must be collected from the different sources to analyze, and then you can able to find out the great one. Then inference. Inference is from different analysis. Sometimes positive will come as an outcome, or sometimes negative will come out. So that inference must be done properly. Or otherwise we will not be able to come to the proper conclusions. So that step is also important. Then communication we have discussed, and problem solving. So we have heard one session by Dr. B. Ravi, and he told you should not say the students to find out the problem statement. You should say students to find out the solving statement, solution statement. Is it? Not necessarily there is a problem. आता असं आहे का की पंढरपूरमध्ये कपडे एका दुकानात दोनच दुकानात मिळतात किंवा डीमार्टचंच एक्झाम्पल घ्या तुम्ही बरोबर आहे डीमार्टचंच एक्झाम्पल whether the condition is like this there are no such malls or no such shops are there multiple like Marodekar, Kauthekar, yes mart multiple were there and still DMart has taken the decision to come into the Pandharpur. Are you getting? So that works. Next. So concept of entrepreneurial growth. So these are three skills. We have discussed what are the entrepreneurial skills that needs to be enhanced. If not, let it be. But you have an ambition to go for to become an entrepreneur, you can develop these skills and start working accordingly. Then we'll go the concept of entrepreneurial growth. The term entrepreneurial growth means organization plans to achieve the objective to grow and expand a business by its quality, quantity, and turnover. Entrepreneurial growth can be in terms of innovations, business developers, radicals, expanders, customers, etc. In any way, you can take the example of Kamath. Is it Kamath? Kamath is giving franchises, but they have not done the proper analysis when giving the franchises. Is it? And what happened? Now Kamath is not in a boom. So one of the day that people used to see the board of Kamath, and they don't think anything whether it will get the wood or not. But nowadays they don't go. They don't prefer. Is it? So that way, when you are going to scale up your business, very skillfully, consciously scale up your business. Maybe on the quality front or maybe on the quantity front. Demand. They are not going to give us a franchisee. But study who is the owner of demand? The money. Who used to call to whom we used to call as a white man. Why we were calling white man? The story is good, that's why I'm just elaborating. White man because तुम्हाला माहिती आहे पांढरा शर्ट आणि पांढरी विचार तसे कपडे घालणारा माणूस म्हणजे इतका साधा माणूस होता हे मला सांगायचं तुम्हाला दमानी वॉज लाईक दिस की पांढरा साधा शर्ट जे आपल्याकडे शेतकरी घालतात आणि त्याच्यावरती पांढऱ्या कलरची विचार असा त्याचा पोशाख असायचा सो ही वॉज अ ट्रेडर इनिशियली he was a trader initially and in 1992 at the which Buddha 1992 कुठला तो हिरो ट्रेडर Harshad Mehta. So from that he has decided to get outside from this trading and then he started the business in 1992. In a very less period of time he got the success of getting this expansion. Is it scaling up of business very fast? Is it? So he is not utilizing money anywhere. One setup, production, outcome, generating revenue, go for the next. Likewise, he is expanding business all over the world. So that way, scaling up very consciously, and he is not giving a franchisee. Is it franchisee? You know, there are different policies in franchisee. So some percentage you will get earned. Is it? First there is a name. DMart is a name, brand now. Is it? So anyone can go for the DMart as a brand, and he will get a quantum of money in the form of percentage. But he is not going for that because you don't want to lose the trust of the people and don't want to lose the quality. So they are taking up land on the lease or they are buying the land and they are establishing their own setup. So that way you can go for the growing of the business or the expansion of business. Entrepreneurship accelerates the economic growth of country. They are the backbone of the country. So entrepreneurs are the backbone of the country. Do you know? So Jeff Bezos, is it? Am I correct? Jeff Bezos. Who is the Jeff Bezos? Amazon owner. Amazon owner. He started his online shopping idea in his own country and now taken a international entrepreneurship. In international entrepreneurship, he got successful by connecting with the local entrepreneurs. Are you getting? Local entrepreneurs, he getting a success in that. So likewise, you can also go for. You have a, suppose you have a farm and you have a pomegranate trees. So if you decided to go for the business in the pomegranate, I want to create the juice of pomegranate, but who will take? How much time will it take to go for this? Is it? Do you know? Then you can work as a subsidiary. The way Amazon has created different subsidiaries under him, you can create a subsidiary. You can work as a subsidiary. कुठला brand चांगला आहे मग juice मधला? कुठला Apro? Is it? So you can become a subsidiary. Subsidiary म्हणजे काय की you can create a juice at your own place and provide them as a raw material. So they will just brand it and supply it. You will get certain quantum of. मग त्यावेळेस काय असते की आपली मानसिकता की आपला इतका ज्यूस छान आहे 50 रुपयाला मी इथून त्याला देतोय तो 200 रुपयाला विकतो 300 रुपयाला मिळतं ते मग नकोच द्यायला तुला मिळणार आहे का 50 जास्त तू स्वतः चालू केल्यावर ठीक आहे and then work it and then slowly and steadily you can start working on another front is it so likewise you can start your business as a subsidiary business and then you will get and it will be finally you're going to get a revenue to the country. Okay, so this is what. Next, then what are the factors affecting on the entrepreneurial growth? No sufficient capital sometimes, or no collaborations with the society. In that case also, there will be a problem. Then labor is the major problem. Labor is a major problem. Let me tell you one more example. Cattle farm is a great business. You may be aware or you may not be aware. Cattle farming is a great business. And for cattle farming, you will get a certain amount of subsidies. Is it? But still people are not going for that. Why? Labor is a major problem. But there are some innovations nowadays. Is it? There are some machineries we can use and then you can go for that business. Then raw materials, availability of raw materials, market, infrastructure, education, attitude of the society, and cultural value. All these will be factors which will affect on the entrepreneurial growth. So you should think those factors of your own business with respect to your own business and then take the decision. Next. Oh, thank you. Basically, I am not an entrepreneur. I may be able to give an answer something or thing, but you can ask. But I have studied deeply this subject. I taught this subject for the civil engineering students of the third year. One of the part I have taken for this session. We have that honors and honors course, design and development. Under that, one of the subject is managing innovation and entrepreneurs. So very nice syllabus is there, and it will definitely help students to become an entrepreneur. There also, when this subject when came into the picture in curriculum, when Pawar sir was the POS in the last, I was also the POS member in the last. So we added and we have decided to take this subject for our students, selected that. But when that time came to the second year, second semester, third year, first semester, third year, second semester, and final year, first semester. Likewise, 4 subjects are divided. But I was irritating with the subject water supply engineering, wastewater engineering, solid waste management, air pollution control. These subjects again I was handling. So and suddenly there was a cavity in the department. No person for this subject. So I took initiative and asked her, give me, I will prepare. Professor has given me lot of liberties. You can teach through PPT, but please take. And I took the benefit of that and I have taken that subject very nicely by getting involved by giving my 100% to this subject. Is it? So it is possible. That is what I want to tell you. Any question? Thank you. Any question from online participants? It seems that our members.
Okay.
Okay, no question. Thank you.
Okay, so uh, thank you, Dr. Vidita Boy ma'am and Dr. Vidyarani Sagar ma'am, for such a wonderful sessions on the different topics regarding business modeling, canvas modeling, in canvas, and another was how managerial skills can be converted into entrepreneur, or can your skills can be converted as an entrepreneur. So some of the points covered by the ma'am was much idealistic, that process of ideas generation. She has segregated in three parts so that whatever idea generation was there, that comes in our mind very easily. And one of the point by key points, I'm just noting that about Shivsagar madam, that whatever the key skills, what we can say, that whatever skills we are having, managerial skills, that only helps you to become an entrepreneur. So that was two key points I noticed. So on this note, I would like to thank both of the keynote speaker for guiding us on this platform and giving a valuable time. And I thank today's participants also. So this was the day second session end. So three of session has ended. Tomorrow we will meet at sharp 11:30 here only. And tomorrow morning I'll let the sessions also, whatever. Three sessions are there. So thank you. Have a good evening and good night.
Thank you.